Hello everybody and welcome back to another new and noteworthy mod review. Today we're going to take a look at the Production Inspector mod. Now this mod is a PC based mod because it does include additional scripts. This mod can be downloaded over the farmingsimulator.com website or the downloadable content menu in game. And what this mod does is it gives you an overlay on top of your game screen with production information. So we can see the input materials and their fill levels, the output products and their fill levels. We can see what production lines are running, what production lines are not running, and all of it is wonderfully integrated right into the game menus. So we are here on my No Man's Land farm build series because, well, we have a ton of production. This is kind of my save game where we are playing with production. It is December and it is snowing. It is cold outside, but you know what? I'm going to brave the cold, freezing weathers so I can talk to you about this really cool Production Inspector mod. Let's go ahead and take a look at our various production chains that we do have here on this particular save. We've got 3 large greenhouses producing lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries. I've got a grass drying silo that is currently inactive. I have a TMR mixing silo that is listed as missing materials. I didn't really realize I was missing silage on this up until this point. I have a pig food mixing silo that is currently turned off. We have a clothes silo as well as a spinnery. We have we have a tailor shop, not a clothes silo. We have a dairy that's producing both butter, cheese, and chocolates. We have a grain mill, a bakery, a sugar mill, grape processing unit, biogas plant, and a cereal factory, all on this particular save. So what will we see with Production Inspector? Well, let's go ahead and turn it on. And in order to interact with Production Inspector's settings, we're going to go to our Game General Settings tab. And down at the bottom, we now have a whole new section incorporated into the General Settings menu for Production Inspector. I think this is a really awesome way of incorporating a mod's settings by tying it into the existing game menus. So we have display mode. We can set where this displays: top left under help, top right under the clock, bottom left above the map, or bottom right above the speedometer. And then we have the option of turning the HUD on and off. So I'm going to go ahead and set it back to under help. We're going to enable the HUD, and let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here we have the HUD all set up. Font is a little small. I know I'm going to zoom in on that particular section of the screen. That way you all can read it a little bit better. But as you can see, we have 3 large greenhouses. All are listed as running. They have 38 and 37% water in them, and they are producing tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries. They are all set to auto sell, so therefore they are all kind of with very little product in them. Our TMR mixing silo is missing materials. You can see under incoming materials, we have hay, straw, and silage, but silage is missing, so I need to get silage in there in order to get that production facility back up and running. You can see that we have 29% of our total TMR capacity in storage, with 103,581 liters worth of TMR. The dairy is making butter, cheese, and chocolates. We can see we are at 52% capacity on our milk, 56% capacity on our sugar, and then we have 4,264 liters of butter. Our cheese and chocolates are being auto-distributed, so they are at 662 and 771. The grain mill is missing materials, so really we need to turn that one off because I don't have any more wheat to take down there. The bakery is running cakes and breads. You see all of the storage capacities there for all of that. Also, the sugar mill is producing sugar from sugar beets, so we can see that we have 30% of our total possible storage of sugar beets in there, and then we have 11 units of sugar. We just transferred all that sugar over to probably the bakery. Our biogas plant is running. We have silage, and we are basically producing digestate. And then we have our cereal factory of missing raisins, so we're no longer being able to make our cereal. Let's go back and take a look at these settings. So we can show only owned production points, yes or no. If we set it to no, we're going to see all of the production points on the map. If we set it to yes, then obviously only our owned points. Show inactive points, yes or no. So if it's set to no, we're only going to see the active production points. Show inactive production lines, yes or no. So if we turn this to yes and we turn that to yes, when we come back here, we should see a whole lot more information because we do have certain things that are listed as inactive. And then some of these production lines that have the capability of producing other products are also going to show that they are inactive because of that. So let's go ahead and back here and turn that off. Show fill percentages, yes or no. Show inputs, yes or no. Show outputs, yes or no. Show empty outputs. Show empty inputs. And then we can use bold font to make it all the better. So there we have, just showing you, we have greenhouses running, we have dairy running. We can just see what's running. We don't necessarily see what the fill levels are because we've turned those off, or we can come back in here and turn them back on just like that. And then we have our percentages back once again. So guys, that is the production inspector mod. And when we don't have to keep this up every single moment of the day, we can go in here and we can turn it off once we are done getting kind of an overview of what's going on, and then have a nice clear screen for our general gameplay. And then when maybe we want to see what is going on, we can come back here and turn the HUD on real quick. Then just have a quick glance at what we might need to enable, turn off, or fill. Let me know, guys, down in the comments below, what do you think of the production inspector mod? I think it is really cool. I'm going to add it to my gameplays where I am definitely going to be using production. That way I can help keep tabs on things that I need to keep full or need to empty in order to be able to maximize my total production output for that particular facility. And until next time, happy farming.